Good morning, boys. I haven't been awake for very long. That's why my voice is a little deeper. It'll change, I promise, but like it came out a little more pervy than I wanted it to be. Today really is gonna mark the day where we're really gonna be starting on the Civic build. I will let you guys know. I have a surprise for you. For those of you guys that are watching the video right now, let me guys show you a big box in my house. This gigantic box. What's up, Clutch? Can you tell them what it is? No. Why are you going outside? This big box is filled with some Go Fast bits that I'm very excited for, and that's gonna be something that we're gonna be starting on tomorrow. But what I really wanna get started on before is I wanna make this car look a little bit better, maybe a little more stealable. Also, before we get going, I wanna let you guys know that dad hats have been officially restocked. If you wanted a dad hat and you didn't get it the first time, make sure you grab that, and you're gonna get a free sticker with it as well. Let's see, so I got the spares for the Z, an extra front. These are not Conze's, these are actually my 3-piece forged wheels, which I still need to sell. These guys, I need to get these boys down. Oh, these are so light. oh God. So I ordered these about an hour, maybe or less, after buying the car. So I'm really excited to see how they fit. These are kind of like some of my favorite, I guess, just regular cast wheels. Right now they're sitting on my R33. These are Cosmis XT206Rs, and I really like them, but I wanted to get something nice that looked interesting enough on this car that had a good fitment. Little teeny boys, man. Look at this. This box is tiny. These are gonna look so good. These are so light. I could just do a shoulder workout or like some curls all day with these things. I love Honda stuff because it's always so small. Cool, we got different flavored lug nuts on all of them. That's a big boy, so this one's a... Oh, look at these meaty 185s? Whoa. You look over here. It's got some like shocks. Oh, it's even got an aftermarket upper control arm. That's probably $7. Oh man. Don't tell me the caps are gonna, oh, just like that. Just like that. Okay. Here we go, boys. Let's take this, let's go ahead and undress this little guy. Oh, this is gonna look so good, I think. Look how clean that looks. Got a nice little lip on it. So these are 15 by 8, plus, I think 28, or something along those lines. Oh, it's so light. I can literally just put it on with one of my hands. There we go. So I actually got these lug nuts for like $20 on Amazon. And they're black, they're nice, they look good. Okay, so the first thing you usually check for is like clearance. It's not gonna hit this little spindle right there, so we're good. Let's drop her down. So the biggest concern is like the fitment of them. I'm getting some pretty meaty tires in, but it looks like these 15 by 8s are gonna fit the car just fine. I'm gonna have to probably do a little bit of a roll, maybe a teensy weensy pull. Actually, the fender's already rolled just a little bit. I could do a better roll and make it look a little bit better, but I think that these are gonna fit really well. Okay, so funny story. Our UPS driver just showed up like 10 minutes ago, right? And I noticed he sat there for like 10, maybe 15 minutes out in front of our house. Maybe he couldn't find the parts or something, but after like 10, 15 minutes, he just said, screw this, and dipped. So, no tires. We're gonna come back tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow for sure.
Okay, new day. We actually had to go to UPS ourselves and pick these little guys up because they said it was gonna be here by like 9 tonight, and I'm trying to do a lot of stuff this week. So, got the tires. They are Federal RS RRs. I went ahead and got 225, 45, 15s. But this is actually, I think, the same like type of setup I ran on the Miata, and it was a nice size, nice wheel. It was kind of meaty and aggressive for a small car, so these should be very grippy for when we do the turbo kit and make, you know, 250 to 300 horsepower. God, gets me every time. Awesome, thanks, man.
No problem.
All right, this is looking really good and meaty. I'm really hopeful they're gonna be able to fit. We'll see. This Tahoe got some torque. Yeah! Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, and then you hit like 50 and it's slow. It's still faster than my Civic. For now. Okay, before I get the wheels out, guys, opinion on something. I think this would be so cool and so funny. I want to make the Tahoe look like a police car. We talked about this like at lunch today.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of funny. Get some steelies, get a bull bar for the front. I think that'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of dope to do that. It'd be something different, not just like some 24s, make it look nice. But anyways, let's go ahead and get the wheels out of the hoe. Look how meaty these are. They're humongous. The nice thing is, until we're at like 400 horsepower, we will not have a problem gripping with these. You should grip up to like 300, 350 with no problem. Oh man, it's gonna be these are gonna be so hard to keep clean, but I don't care. Let's put them on.
A few moments later.
What the hell? For some reason, baby girl's not even starting, and it won't jump. So, interesting. The wheels are going on anyways. And there she goes. Oh boy, oh brother, that's a big difference. And they're about the same height. These actually might fit a little bit better. All right, so let's see how she looks. That is like way more meaty and crazy than I thought. And it looks pretty good. That is I'm definitely going to have to pull the fenders out. I'll do a roll in the rear. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to roll the rear. I'm gonna destroy my fenders if I don't do that. And I definitely need to pull the front out. You guys should know by now, I'm not a big fan of doing like stretchy tire setups. It looks cool on some cars. I don't hate it, but I'm just not a fan of it. I don't like running them. So this is gonna look I really already like it. Victoria has my center caps, so rip, gonna have to have those center caps until she gets back, but definitely need to pull these fenders out compared to these dinky winky little tires on this side. That'll be fun and grippy. And another thing is, like, I can take this car to like autocross with the turbo setup, blow up this, I don't know, you can blow it up at autocross or whatever, but like grippy all the way around, fun to drive. This is gonna be awesome. Alright, so this side is cooperating a little, well, not cooperating, I made it cooperate a little bit better, I should say. I did a minor roll on all the fenders, on this side's fenders. I did a slight pull on this one, but the suspension is so soft, it actually like wouldn't let me pull it out any further. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to pull it out a little bit further, but as you can kind of see, it's pulled out just a teeny bit. Definitely gonna go ahead and do a small pull on this side, at least tuck the fender under right here. And once I get my BC Racing suspension, I'll get some other suspension components and actually have some adjustability out of the suspension. I basically have nothing right now.
A few moments later.
I think we made it fit okay. Now this side seems to have a little bit of negative camber, which allows it to fit perfectly. And I've also noticed that this side has a sort of a wobbly outer tie rod, so I might have to go ahead and replace that, but it's not a big deal. It's very easy to do. This is looking awesome. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at this baby Civic, dude. She's gonna look so good. This looks great. I'm really excited, but now that this is done though, I'm a little concerned about the starting issue. It seems like the starter is a little fudgered. Let's try this the fun way. Can I push start this by myself? Push off the wall with my hand? Oh, this car's so light. Oh, I just did that. There we go. What? Oh yeah, I just fudged my camera. The car seemed a little low, so I'm just gonna drive around the block and see if I rub at all as well. Do I rub? I'm definitely trailing one way, like very specifically, so I need to get in alignment very quickly. God, this car's slow. So I'm just making sure I'm not rubbing at all. I'm probably gonna rub around this corner right here. Not much at all. Impressive. Ooh, these tires are grippy. I like it. All right, sitting here burning oil in the middle of the street.
It's so bad, but it's good. For some reason, especially since I have these grippy tires now, I'm really starting to feel that like, that outer tie rod starting to like wiggle around. So it's very scary. It's very responsive too. I'm kind of floating over the road, so I'm not gonna drive it so we can get that fixed. That's a very easy fix, especially on this car. I'm sure it'd probably be like $15. Okay, so we're back in the garage. I should have had enough time to like charge the battery up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. I'm gonna turn it off and then turn it back on. If I can turn it back on, that means that the starter like got off the tooth on the flywheel. If not, my starter's effed and I need to get a new starter. Okay. Oh. It's also possible that my battery could have just been so dead that it couldn't start. I don't know why it would be like that, but hey, you know what? Easy peasy, boys. I hope you guys like the wheels. I really like them. And they're gonna go really well with the color that this car will end up being once it ends up being clean eventually. I wanna make it clean, guys. I know some of you really, really want this car to be like, not riced out, but some of you guys want it to be a true sleeper, and it will be, but I think being a Honda and being faster than a lot of V8s alone is a sleeper. You know, you don't have to have stock wheels and stock body. I really want this car to look really good, but I also want to be really fast. Speaking of that, next video I film is gonna be a good one. So I want to end this video saying something that has been, I actually heard this weekend, and I want to repeat it to you guys. I actually tweeted this, hold on. Don't let what you want rob you of what you have. So many times in life, our aspirations distract us from really the blessings that are all around us. It's such a big deal, and I can't stress it enough, to just be grateful of whatever's going on. The family that you have, the eyes you have to see, the ears you have to hear, the mouth you have to speak. Like, there's a lot to complain about, sure. And there's always somebody out there that has something better than you. But there's also somebody out there that has something worse than you. So I want to encourage you. Oh, the horn does work. Sorry, that was distracting. It's a button. It's always a button. I'm dumb. Anyways, I love you guys, and I want to use that encouragement to you guys today. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon for some big news. Peace. And don't leave yet. I got 2 videos for you. If you guys haven't seen those videos in front of you, I guarantee you that they're good, and you need to watch them. If you have already watched them, that's dope. But just watch them again. Don't go to nobody else's channel. You should probably watch one of my videos.